Next, we're going to take a look at how reflections impact the graph of an exponential function. Our first example, we not only have a vertical reflection, we also have a shift down 1. Domain is still all real numbers. The range with the vertical reflection, now our range will be y is less than instead of y is greater than. That vertical shift down 1 gives us the value for our range as well as the asymptote, y equals -1. X-intercepts with that vertical reflection and a shift down, we still have no x-intercepts. Our y-intercept, substituting 0 for x, solving for y. Be very careful with order of operations on this one. Exponents come before multiplication. This is not -2 to the 0 power. This is 2 to the 0 power, which is 1, then multiply it by a negative, so you get -1, minus 1 is -2. Parent function values still 1/4, 1/2, 1, 2, and 4. In this one, we're not impacting our x. We had a vertical reflection and a shift down 1. Again, order of operations will multiply before we subtract. All of those x values will stay the same. Our y values make it opposite, -1/4 minus 1, -1/2 minus 1, -1 minus 1, -2 minus 1, and -4 minus 1. Starting off with that asymptote at y equals -1. And plotting our points. -2, 1 and 1/4, -1, -1.5, 0, -2, 1, -3, and 2, -5. We can see the graph decreasing this time as it's going down when you go off to the right. All of the graphs we've seen so far have been increasing. They go up off to the right. And our final graph. This time we have a horizontal reflection as well as a shift right 2. Domain is still all real numbers. Horizontal reflection does not change the range, and neither does a horizontal shift. So our range is y is greater than 0, just like the parent function. That will give us our asymptote as well, y equals 0. Still no x-intercepts. Our y-intercept, substituting 0 for x. We get 2 to the opposite of -2, or 2 to the second power, which gives us a y-intercept of 4. Finally, filling out our chart, those same parent function. This time we're just changing the x. We've got that horizontal reflection, and we're shifting it right 2. Multiplication before addition, the opposite of -2 is 2, plus 2 is 4. The opposite of -1 is 1, plus 2 is 3. 0 plus 2, -1 plus 2, and -2 plus 2. Those y values will stay the same. Plotting our points, 4, 1/4, 3, 1/2, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 0, 4. We can see that this graph is decreasing as well, going down off to the right.